This one white dude that was at the Capitol, and he had a shirt on that said January 6th, I was there.
That right now just like being like a fake ass human, but they're alien.
I don't know. That'd be lame to me. Like
that would be pretty lame.
You live on another planet and you look like me. And then she didn't feel comfortable, so he did an apology on air, right? As he's doing his apology, they go up for a hug. He's hugging her, and he kind of like, he didn't like hump her or nothing like that.
Did a hip swivel.
Yeah, he like whined his hips like he was dancing. Alright, man. Number discussion, episode 18.
Yes, sir.
Our podcast just turned 18 years old today. 18 episodes today. We got a grown adult podcast now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We passed the motherfucking kid age. It's about that time we step things up in his bitch. It's like, I don't know. I'm just talking.
We finally back to the basics, man. Yeah. Me and you.
Just the guys, man.
We've been going with just the guys, man. The guys. Like, we've been had guests after guests after guests for like the past month or so.
Oh yeah,
it's been tough. We
probably, working, man.
We're probably gonna be looking more guests soon too.
Hell yeah.
I'm down to go on another guest run.
Hell yeah, bro. Me too. Honestly, I think having guests really just
it feels good.
It feels good, and it gives us more things to talk about
and like, different people.
Yeah, and like different things, different shit to talk about. It's just
I enjoy it because like they might disagree with me. They may have like a different view or something like that. Honestly, specific people I want to get on. I want to get a Trump person on low key.
I'm not gonna know how to deal with that nigga.
Why you say that?
I mean, I guess like I could just listen to people's sides and shit, but it's just like, damn, you really think like that?
They just can't be like crazy with it.
Yeah, they can't be OD.
Like today, I was taking Jonah back from his game, right? And it's like in Hellwig, and then like near Hellwig is like this country like back road type stuff. And I forgot to take the right turn, and I missed another turn. So then we had to drive straight. So I'm like, damn, like so we in this country type land. And then I'm telling Jonah the whole time, like, dang, if we could just pull in somebody's driveway and turn around. I'm like, bro, we was joking the whole time. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that. Somebody gonna shoot off.
Bro,
like, get out my lawn, nigga.
Niggas
right?
got snipers in the windows.
So we're passing and we're joking about how everybody be racist here, and then we see a sign that I was like, see, look, and there's a big sign with cardboard that said Trump's by the president still, and it was like, nigga, it was so ghetto. It was like it said fuck Biden. And like it was like cardboard though, but big pieces of cardboard with it spray painted on in their own lawn. It was like somebody did that to them.
Like, bro, like that's what I was always saying. Like I asked y'all all the time, like, what do you think these Trump supporters are gonna do now that Trump isn't president anymore? Like now you can just see that they're wilding out and they're just so stupid that talking about some Trump is still our president. Nigga, no, the fuck you not.
Have you heard like the crazy ones? Like,
for no reason.
I heard one crazy one was like they want him to try to find a way to become Speaker of the House to what's the word for it? Just remove Biden and Harris from office, and then Trump will become the president automatically after that. And I'm like, yo,
them niggas want him to create a mastermind plan.
Bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A secret mission.
Like, it's crazy.
On some video game superhero shit.
I was thinking about somebody else I would want on too. I don't know. I just want more wide range of people. You know, if anybody got something like going on too, like I'd be down to have them on.
Okay, so as far as like, okay, so like a nigga hit me up. He said like he wanted us to interview him. So, but it's like, as far as like interviews go, how would you feel about interviewing a nigga? But like, even if you like, but like, he don't have no type of kind of like clout or anything. It's not like not to shit on anybody or anything. Not to shit on anybody.
You be honest.
He's not on that level. So like, how do you feel like we could help him out, or is it a thing like what does he want us to ask him? Because
I feel like are you saying like do you think we'd like be any bonus to him? You're saying I feel like maybe because we do hit numbers every now and then, like, and then sometimes our numbers stay consistent, but. Is it like a music thing?
Yeah, it's like a music thing, but he's like he's not that popping, so it's like would that
maybe like a 5-10 minute interview? You know,
I guess
I'm looking more so like I'd be down to do an interview like we did with Dr. Williams and everything like that.
Yeah,
and kind of a little bit with Key Ray, we kind of interviewed him, but we were chopping it up at the same time. But like for the most part, I want people to come on and chop it up.
That's exactly. Yeah, that's what I was like, cause I told him, I was like, we don't per se do like interviews type thing. Like when we have guests on here, we usually come up here and like talk about some shit with them. But like, I guess if we would have somebody major, like a rapper, like some type of famous rapper, of course I'm going to interview that nigga. Like, I want to know about your life because you're a famous rapper. But it's just like, if you're like a local nigga, like, if you got some type of, following, of course I'm going to ask you about how'd you, grow that and type shit. But it's just like, if you don't have a following and, if you're still trying to get your shit up, I don't think an interview will
it'd be more so of a discussion than an interview. I guess what made you want to rap, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then,
what
like,
do you
we
think
get
you
into
can do
topics.
to get your shit up?
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't think you, like, again, like, somebody might take that as, like, oh, you dissing them, you slighting them.
Hell no.
It's no, you just being honest. Like, if you don't have clout, and we're kind of like a small growing platform, it's like, what are we gonna do for each other?
Exactly.
Like we could support each other, but us giving like you an interview or you being on that like discussion, like coming on and chop it up like a podcast, be more live, like to me.
Yeah, see, and like I don't want anybody to feel like I'm being an asshole just because I say we don't do interviews or we don't,
We could, but it depends.
It'd be like a
Kendrick feature.
Yeah. If Kendrick on, I'm asking all the questions. You might have a 5-hour pod. Like, you're not leaving this pod because you know what I'm saying.
It gotta be convincing.
I'm trying to. Yeah. So it's just that it just has to be. It just has to be. It has to make sense.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It gotta make sense.
You know what I'm saying?
If it doesn't make sense to do so, it doesn't make sense to do so. But again, with guests. If y'all, we have it in our bio on Twitter. Go ahead and email us if you want to work. We're not like if y'all took it away just now, we're not like hard people to work with or nothing like
Hell
that.
no.
Like y'all see us if you watch this, like you see we chill ass niggas. Like for the most part, yeah, like we be down to do it. You know what I'm saying? But last night, John Morant sent Steph packing or what?
Talking about shit that don't make no sense, man.
Bro,
that boy Ja's a fucking dog.
Bro, I'm telling you, look, if he wasn't going against Steph, I'd have been rooting for him. But I just wanted to see Steph in the playoffs.
Bro, me too.
I just want to see Steph in the playoffs.
I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not even mad at this game.
I'm a John Morant fan.
Yeah, I'm not even mad at this game because, first off, I wanted to see Steph go on into the playoffs. But second of all, I wanted to see Ja go into the playoffs too because
he was trying to make it last year.
He fell short last year. Yeah, like so this is like his comeback.
Yeah,
what?
CJ McCollum fried. Remember?
Oh yeah.
He was like he can't fucking guard me. Remember that?
Yeah. Yo, CJ McCollum is a bucket too. Wait, I don't think they're in the playoffs, are they?
They are. I think they're the 6th seed.
Oh, excuse me.
I think they're the 6th seed.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, Ja made it in, squeezed his way in.
Man,
last year.
youngest NBA team in a while since motherfucking OKC.
Draymond with the ugly old shot at the end. Like I don't know.
I didn't even. What was like a little end before the game ended?
Bro, he was driving down the lane. The lane was kind of open. They closed in on him, and he just like kind of put it up, and it hit the backboard.
Draymond shouldn't be shooting no type of shots.
But they was clamping Steph on the side, so he couldn't like. That's the thing. Everybody keeps saying.
It has to be annoying to be Steph.
Bro, that's all.
It has to be so annoying, bro. I'm like, get y'all three asses off me.
I'm going to tell you. No, listen. It's not just annoying because a lot of niggas guarding you. It's also annoying because they start guarding you when you get to half court.
Nigga, yes. Like, their whole defense is playing around you. It's
the moment you pass half court, people are guarding you. That's probably annoying as hell.
Like, you see Steph literally has to run around. And then as soon as he crosses half court, 3 niggas are coming. It is like... I said stretch. Fucking Steph has to fucking he's gonna have to kick out. Like they're not gonna let that.
But there's not a good second option for him to kick out to right now. So Clay
Jordan, I say Jordan Poole. That nigga. He hit that clutch shot. Dog. I learned that nigga's name because he hit that one fadeaway off that in the corner.
Last night?
That he's a bucket. The nigga that almost dunked on Bron. So I'm learning that he's really good. So I feel like he's gonna be one of those second options. But if that boy Klay Thompson, I can't wait till Klay Thompson. I just hope he stays healthy, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Because this was supposed to be his comeback shit too. So
we disrespected him on the pod before, but respect for Klay.
Oh yeah, we probably did fry his ass, but
we do be disrespecting people, and then we come back and show love. It's all just jokes. That's all it is.
Or it's how I feel at that time, and I don't feel like that anymore.
I still think what I said was funny though. Like
I forgot what we said about Klay.
We was talking about. Remember the commercial when they had his comeback for his commercial, and then he got injured in practice. And I was like, why the hell they show that commercial? Like that boy is about to be back. They should have waited till he touched the floor first.
They was excited.
They saw him show the practice. Oh yeah, commercial.
The same day.
Yeah,
same day.
And then we just saw Chris Middleton clutch it for the Milwaukee. I feel like this playoff series about to be good, bro.
Bro, this play.
It seems like everybody hungry.
These teams, like these matchups, are really great.
Yeah, like right now we watching Clippers and Mavs.
Hell yeah.
And who you want to win the series?
I want the Clippers to win this series only because they fell short.
I thought you was a Luka fan.
I do fuck with Luka a lot, but I do want I want to see. Honestly, look, a lot of people shit on PG, but I do want to see him do good, bro. Even though it is funny on clowning that nigga.
But he is his own doing, bro.
Yeah, that's why it's funny clowning him. Cause I want to see him do good.
Cause he kind of corny a little bit. Like,
he is corny, bro. Like, and he be thinking he's so cool with it. Yeah. I'm like,
he named himself Playoff P.
Yeah, bro. Like, nigga, no, come on, nigga. You're not supposed to give yourself your name.
No, people supposed to come up with your name, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nigga gonna say Playoff P. Like,
Hoodie I forgot. Mellow. I think it was Shaq. Shaq gave Paul Pierce his nickname. Twitter gave Mellow Hoodie Mellow. Like, you can't just come up with your own name.
D Rose, like come on, nigga.
Yeah. Like D Rose, that was simple though.
That's it. Yeah, but it's still like niggas was probably just like D Rose type shit.
Who started calling LeBron the king though? Did LeBron call himself the king?
I don't know. That's LeBron. He can crown himself. Fuck it. If you a nigga like LeBron, you can give yourself.
Whoever gave him that name though was necking. No,
the king. But like who else would be the king in the NBA besides Kobe?
I know,
at that time.
But like you could say he like the best. Like if you're the best, like they was never calling. Was they calling Michael Jordan the king?
No, you know why though? Because his name is LeBron James, so King James makes sense. Yeah. Okay. They were doing some. Yeah, okay. I get it.
Okay, I was off. You cleaned that.
I got him. Hey, an announcer, I saved you. Whoever you were.
Yeah, I was about to fry him.
That is sucker.
I want to. It is, bro. Like he balling.
Except for like Peace King, Late King.
I'm not doing that though.
What up, King?
Do you just see a nigga?
What up? No, I don't call my niggas King. I say what's up, nigga. All right, I call y'all by your name.
What's it called? I wanted to get into the UFO stuff, man. See, I meant to bring this article attached, but I'm just. How do you? Okay, I want to ask you first. How do you feel about this UFO stuff?
I felt like well, I've been believing that them shits were real and that the government were just like try to hide the shit from us because they didn't know exactly what it was. As soon as like, well, they probably don't have like all the evidence, but honestly, they said they saw some shit before moving like an L shape at like a high speed, like some shit a plane can't do at all. Like, bruh, like there's some shit. There's some shit out there.
Yeah, I was watching 60 Minutes and they went into detail about kind of what you're talking about. They saw this craft that one moved like physically we couldn't understand. They said the aircraft flew underwater, like went underwater, went up, flew in the air, was faster than them. They couldn't even track it with like the best trackers they had. But then they finally caught it and they're like, woo, they was all cheering. My thing is, why are they telling us now? Because like people have been talking about aliens since like Roswell, the 60s or something like that. Like, and now in 2021, they telling us about it. Like I don't know.
I think it's just because technology is advancing every day, so it's just that.
Like we hawking up to them. Like,
yeah, and you know, well, I heard some shit. I heard a take on this is that like, well, once you tell like people that maybe like UFOs are real, like the world will start going crazy because like niggas will be like, oh, if UFOs are real, that means the aliens are here, so I'm just gonna wild out before they come. You know? Yeah, like that's a thing. That's a stupid thing, but it's actually a thing, bro.
But they're telling us UFOs are real now. Anybody wilding out?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, nah, it's just that.
I think there is information that people can't handle. I agree with that. There's information that I feel like the government should keep from people because there's probably some stuff that they know that like if we found out, like it would be like, what the?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I just don't know. Is this something? Because there's so many theories behind it. I've heard like somebody came up like there's a galactic federation and they're coming for Earth and they want to let us know in comparison. All this like bogus stuff, but I just want to know.
To take over the universe.
That's who I want to go on the pod. I want to get somebody that know this stuff. Like I want to
get an alien on the pod.
Yo, that'd
be crazy.
He be like,
so what y'all be doing?
Like, bro, why are you here, bro? Like, what's up with you? He
like, how the fuck you fly that shit?
He like, sometimes I be chilling, bro. I be like, I like coming to Earth because y'all be live. Like
sometimes I just turn to just a bald nigga
and they be
chill down here.
They be coming and just looking at us like,
bruh, like I feel like they would just be staring like, fuck is wrong with you?
What do you think?
Who is you?
Okay, if you had a thing they look like, what do you think? You think they got like? Because obviously I think like the big eyes, like the stereotypical alien.
People be saying that they're humans. They look like humans. What do you think about that? That would be some creepy shit.
That would be funny.
Some aliens would be on planet Earth right now just being like a fake ass human, but they're alien.
I don't know. That'd be lame to me. Like
that would be pretty lame.
You live on another planet and you look like me. Like, come on, bro.
That would be lame.
That's lame. Like, come on now. Look like something else. And I feel
Copying
like
our swag.
I hope they like have a different color skin or something like that.
Yeah, that would be so wild. Like some purple or green shit for real.
What if when they come, like we have to treat them like with respect and like not like,
Nigga,
like
I will.
No, like I'm saying like we gotta. They like, oh, that's racist against us. Like he can't. He talking about orange people.
Them green niggas.
Them green niggas over there, like they're like
I hate green niggas. Damn. Fuck green niggas.
They be like, actually, you can't say that. That's actually that's discrimination. I don't know, bro. It's just weird that they coming out all this information now. And this, I mean, I've always been the type of kid. Like when I was a kid, I believed in them. Like I was like, I think they real. I think people have been abducted too. I think that.
Yeah.
Cause like think about it, they traveling light speed to get here, right? Mm-hmm. And you think they don't want no
faster than that?
They don't want no test subjects. Like you think they don't want nobody to take them with them? Like it gotta be.
It has to be, bro.
And then also another thing too, if they're able to get here, because we literally can't move at light speed. Like we have to. People have to train to handle G-force and rockets. So it's like, how are they moving in those crafts that we can't keep up with?
That's what I'm saying. How advanced is their technology out there for them to be moving the way they move?
If they watching this, bro, answer some questions for me. I need some answers. Because
niggas looking down on Earth and laughing at us.
That's right. Bro, I think so. I think they'd be like, hey, bro, what you about to do this Friday? Bro, you want to go to Earth? Let's pull up. Like, bro, I'm about to go to Shanghai. Check out some shit. Like, I don't know.
Them niggas down on Earth, dumb as shit.
They beefing again, like
we all rich up here. Them niggas probably all rich, dude.
Yeah,
niggas flying UFO'S and shit. Them niggas is rich.
That's just so crazy to me. What if they come down here and teach us how to do it though,
nigga,
and
what?
we get spaceships and we fly.
You know how crazy the world would change, bro.
I just think about how it would kind of remind me like Rick and Morty type stuff a little bit. Like we just be traveling in space,
traveling through different universes, and shit, and like past times and shit.
That would be tough.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I want answers. I want to know why. Here's what I want to know. To close up this, I want to know why they're telling us now. What does this mean for us? And how much to the extent that I could know, do we know? Because so far, all they're telling us is stuff that, like, think about the stuff they're telling us, stuff that we've seen before. Like, oh, them little sightings in the sky? Yeah, those were UFO sightings. Exactly. That's really all they're telling us. They're not telling us nothing new.
Because that one surveillance came back up again from them actually tracking that figure that was traveling.
When they couldn't find it, then they got it. Yeah. I don't know. But to kind of the same topic of like, I don't know what we label it as. I wanted to ask you, if we was in the zombie apocalypse first, how long do you think you would survive?
Fucking, I don't know. I feel like I ain't gonna last.
In this you seen Walking Dead, like Walking Dead type.
Oh, that shit.
They're not fast. They just walk, but they're attracted.
They're walkers.
They're attracted to sound.
They're walkers. Okay, but attracted to sound.
Also, if you had to have one weapon, like you gonna have one weapon.
All right, let me see. I want to say a gun, low key, but it's like we gonna get more bullets at. All right, so that's like kind of out of your equation.
Okay.
Motherfucker gotta make a bow and arrow. Who know how to make that shit? Please,
and you gotta learn how to shoot it though. You gotta learn how to shoot it. You
gotta be on some Tomb Raider shit. Probably I'll try to find like some type of like axe or machete or
axe boy,
some type of stick.
Chopping them down.
I gotta find a stick or like a big solid stick, like and I'm gonna have to find some shit to sharpen that bitch. I'm gonna sharpen a stick.
So like
with
a spear.
Stick. Yeah, make a spear, but that's like I gotta make sure that shit is like sturdy enough for me to kill multiple zombies with.
See, I want something that's gonna not have me exert too much energy, because I'm gonna have to be walking. Sometimes we're gonna get low on food. So I say from Walking Dead, Daryl, he had a crossbow. I feel like that's the best thing you can have.
Where you gonna get a crossbow? Where did that nigga find that shit? I remember him having that.
I don't remember where he found
that.
Nigga
found
I stopped watching that show
in
like season 6 or something like that.
Bro, I started watching that shit on like season 3 or something.
After it got too repetitive to me.
Yeah, bro, it was the same shit over and over.
And
every
then
episode,
Michonne and Rick started clapping. And I was like, nah, like that. I'm dead in there.
Wait, him and Rick started clapping?
Michonne, the black woman.
Oh.
The dreads. Her and Rick started clapping.
What?
Yeah, like after I remember I was watching.
He was the toughest one. I'm like,
like I was watching that right there. I was like, yep, that's it for me.
Wasn't Rick the old nigga?
He was on the beard. I'm like,
oh, the strong nigga.
He was the main character.
That nigga whose wife cheated on him.
She did him dirty. He was out for a month. He was out for a month.
Shorty couldn't contain herself
and clapped his man.
She got naked quick too in the woods,
and then got pregnant.
That nigga was going through it too.
I say crossbow because look, you can hit them in the head, like, and then reuse them, and just keep reusing them.
Oh shit! I'm about to copy your swag then.
Cause it's quiet too.
I'm gonna copy your swag. Yeah,
you can do that quiet. It's like a bow and arrow, but like more like a gun bow and arrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't gotta be swinging and like chopping. But crossbow is the way to go. Crossbow's the way to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to copy your swag.
Have you seen World War Z?
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Then about like part 2, but those zombies. See, the thing is, bro.
Them zombies different.
Yeah, if I had to, cause remember the scene when they was like climbing fast and they got over the wall.
Yeah.
I was just honestly, I wouldn't try.
Yeah, honestly, y'all got it after that.
I think I would survive maybe a week almost. Maybe even, I don't even know about that. Maybe a day or 2.
I'm like, how can I be on y'all team?
But
still be a human.
I was like, Brad Pitt, like, how you gonna save me? like
nigga.
But
it's 1,000 million of these.
Oh, you didn't answer. Walking Dead zombies. How long you think you survive?
Oh yeah. If I got a crossbow and I'm like, wait, am I by myself or with a group of niggas like them?
What would you want to be?
With a group of people.
Okay.
Probably with y'all.
Okay.
I feel like we could last a break, honestly. I feel like we could last a long time if we, because you know, black people they don't even want to be nowhere near the zombies anyways. We're not gonna want to fuck with them.
Here's what I don't want. I don't want to be around any people that want to try to restart civilization. I can't say the word right. Any people that want to restart society, I don't want to be around them because that's too many people and I can't trust everybody. I'm just gonna deem society as dead. I want to be around just like probably a group of 6+. I say probably 6 to 8 people. That's it. 6 to 8 people, and we just surviving like that. And because people, that's where you die at. So I think if I move like that, I think I could survive. I'll give myself 5 years.
5 years? Okay. Because eventually you're just going to, once you live that for that first year, you're going to get accustomed to it. Like, you're just going to be like, all right, this is life. This is life. Yeah, I might got to kill some zombies along the way. Fuck,
okay, if all this go down, what shoes would you be sick if you had on, like, that's the shoes you got to keep for a while? Like,
all white Air Force Ones.
Oh, wait, what? Society's over with. Why you going to care?
Huh?
Why you going to care if it's, like, it's over
First of all, they not comfortable, like, to be walking around it every day. Or maybe some like Nike slides.
Imagine you got some flip flops.
Some fucking Crocs.
Go between your toe.
Right.
That's what. No, yo, why you in them? Like when it went down, that's what I had on.
Man, shit. Like, bro, if you don't find a dead body, my nigga.
Yeah, but 5 years, bro. 5 years.
Yeah.
So your favorite podcast, obviously, Nothing But Discussion. That's us.
Yeah.
That's us. A lot of podcast stuff has been going on. Everybody been messing up.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, the podcast space is really, there's been a lot of drama in the podcast space.
A lot of drama, bro. You know, and one of the top dogs, JBP, shout out to them, man. They've been going through it, especially Joe Budden, man.
Yeah, JBP, we're talking about the Joe Budden podcast.
They've been going through it. Just real quick to get anybody that don't know what's going on. So basically, Joe's co-host and them had an issue. So they took a break from the pod, and he replaced them temporarily with people. And the narrative was kind of spun that they gave up on the podcast, and they were saying that they didn't, and whatever. And things led to each other. Y'all can go catch up on all that. But
basically, his co-hosts are fired.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say next. So he fired them on air. Like he fired one of them on air, and the other one didn't. Just like, all right, whatever. Then they do a response video, tell all like everything about it
from their point of view.
Then after that, he has a network he's trying to create. He has one with all women on it. He kept telling the woman co-host that he wanted to have sex with her, and this is his employee. He's the employer. He kept telling her he wanted to have sex with her, and then she didn't feel comfortable, so he did an apology on air, right? As he's doing his apology, they go up for a hug. He's hugging her, and he kind of like, he didn't like hump her or nothing like that.
Did a hip swivel.
Yeah, he like whined his hips like he was dancing in front of, like, kind of on her. So then, like, she comes out over last weekend and says she felt uncomfortable. She didn't feel like it was a safe space and all this and that. And obviously, like, yeah, I feel bad for her. And, like, that's terrible. He's messing up, bro. I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know what the fuck he's on.
In an apology of your employee saying, hey, I felt uncomfortable by your comment saying you kept wanting to have sex with me. And she forgives you, gives you a hug. You wind your hips on her? Like, what you doing?
Like, nigga, you should know after after that complaint, like, that's what you draw the line at, bro. The line is not hard to be seen.
Bro, and
she obviously drew the line right there of saying, all right, you're doing too much, and then you're going to just overdo it.
And especially because you don't know what everybody's line is.
Yes.
And especially because you make a woman make already feel uncomfortable around you already.
Around men, period.
That's what I'm saying. And then you do that. Like me personally, even if a woman ever there's never time I see somebody I know, like a woman I know, and I just go up to hug her.
Yeah.
I go in for a handshake. She gotta come and hug me.
Yeah, like I don't really initiate it.
Nah. I'm not gonna be like, how you doing?
If she come in for the hug, she get the hug. If she wants some dap, she'll get the dap.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
She'll get the pound. And I'm not the type of nigga to ask where my hug at. So
nah.
I'm on whatever you want.
Nah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you
let
come
me know
in
the vibe.
You can hit me with the one arm hug. I won't be offended.
Yeah, for sure.
Like whatever. Like it's really whatever. We could elbow.
Or I'll just say hi to you.
Tap knees.
We don't even got to touch.
It's whatever. But
Tap
he
knees.
he did the most, bro. Like, okay, so before we get into that, I want to ask you, because I don't think me and you really discussed this. Who do you believe?
I believe her.
No, not that. I'm talking about Rory and Mal. Not like that. Not like that. My fault. Okay. I wasn't clear. Who do you believe with Rory, Mal, and Joe?
You know, that's really hard because they've both made a lot of good points in both of their sides of the story. But right now, I'm leaning towards. Excuse me. I'm leaning towards Rory and Mal.
Oh, I was thought you about to say Joe. Like, no way.
I was about to say Jory. Only because just from listening to the pod of them before they broke up, I picked up and listening to previous ones from previous years. I picked up that Mal is just a real solid guy. He's a guy who's based on moral and
he's a cool nigga, man.
Just a respect.
So like
I feel like if Mal had a problem with Joe, then there had to be a problem there. Like Joe had to be tweaking because Mal's not. See, like I don't really know. Just judging off
based off what you saw,
I've been picking up from conversations that they've had, and I've listened to a lot of them because I love their pod.
Yeah.
So, well, now Joe's pod. Yeah. So just the type of guy that Mal seems to be. He doesn't seem the type to be on some weird shit. So
that's what I picked up too, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about Rory? You think he like the type to?
Rory, on the other hand, I think Joe.
That was your guy.
Joe Rory's my favorite. But Joe said that Rory can be manipulative and shit, and
you've heard that so many times about
Joe. Yeah. So it's kind of hard, but like I want to believe Rory, but then like when I listened to one of the pods after where because Rory had said something about some shit being on a spread Excel sheet, the accounting.
He was saying that the accountant shouldn't be on the Excel sheet.
When Joe said he went back to the accountant, and then he's like that. All right, that's how they say they do it. I went back to multiple ones, and that's how they say they do it. So I don't know. It's I can understand where they're coming from though, because all they wanted to see was what their fucking payout was.
Yeah, because they weren't salaried. They're based on percentage of what the podcast brings. Yeah. That's what they're saying. But Joe's saying that the contract states different. But he won't say what the contract states.
Yeah, but I think it's.
But I understand why he can't.
But on the Spotify one, right? Is that what you're talking about?
What are you talking about?
The Spotify contract? Is that what you're talking about, or not? Just
the podcast in general.
Okay.
The podcast. They're saying that they get paid a percentage based payoff.
Yeah.
So, and for me personally, I want to say this for like I don't like off the situation here. It's not like I'm like, oh, I hope they fail. Like everybody they part ways. Things didn't work out. I feel like some people fucked up, but at the end of the day, I hope like. There's still success behind both pods. But wait, one I gotta ask you, how do you think this is Rory and Mal pod has longevity? Like just Rory and Mal? Like honestly it seemed good when they did their own thing, but
if their heart's not in it, then no.
That's what I'm saying. Like based off what they said before that, they just want to do it to kick it and like chill with their mans. But like it's just two of them, and Rory said his heart not really in it already, and it's like. I don't know.
I feel like they really enjoy podcasting, and I feel like they want to keep doing it, honestly. So if they were to do their own thing, I feel like they could do it, and they'd be able to have longevity in this shit. Their heart has to be in it, and I think another thing that would make them successful is that the accounting. They're gonna know what the fuck they're getting. Each of them are gonna know how much money is coming in and how much money they're getting paid. So I feel like if they really want to do this, they can do it. But if their heart's not in it, they shouldn't.
Do you think they need a third?
No.
You think just two of them?
I think just them.
I like the logo
boys,
prototype.
Them. I think they have really good chemistry because they're already friends.
Yeah.
and I feel like they have a lot of shit to talk about. But if they were to get a third, I felt like that would be a hit too, depending on who the third is.
Me. I feel like Roy and Maul. Look, I feel like I'd be a great third. Y'all don't.
Yeah, my man's on there.
Yeah, like I've been watching y'all for for a minute. Y'all just.
I know how y'all is.
Yeah, we pretty good.
I know y'all.
I feel okay, but look, I feel like I lean more to Roy and Maul, who I believe in the situation.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't see the point in lying about this.
Right?
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to lie about this. And then what's it called? Then based off some of the things they said, like you said, the second to last pod they did, when he was like, Joe, you told me this podcast is none of my business. We was talking about that, like, real life. Imagine one of us telling each other, like, bro, this is none of your business. Like, huh?
Like, nigga, I'm sitting here doing this shit with you.
We built this together.
Yeah, like I said before, I'm packing my laptop up.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm talking to you and you telling me something like it's none of my business, like we gotta see each other. Like
who am I to say that to you though?
Gotta see me. That's
who
what I'm saying.
Who am I to say that?
It's because, and then it's it's really crazy. Remember that podcast when him and the Brilliant Idiots did not really Brilliant Idiots, but it was Charlamagne did a collab, and he predicted all of this.
That's crazy.
I think 4 years ago now. 4 years ago,
Charlamagne, a sidekick.
Yeah, he predicted all. He said, Rory, I don't think he's really your friend. And then Rory was like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, I don't know why y'all let him name this podcast the Joe Budden podcast. And then he was like, I think Joe's going to. Then he said, I think Joe's going to leave Complex. This is when he was on Everyday Struggle.
My God.
He said, Schultz gives you 2 months. I give you 6 months. And Joe's like, I'm not leaving Complex. And then he was like, he said something else that was a good point. He's like, Joe ruins everything, like, blah, 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 blah. And then literally all that happened. He fired Rory. He left Complex. He fired them on air, and then he came back. How do you feel about his apology though? Like did it seem genuine?
See,
it seemed like he was just trying to get on top of stuff. So like it's like, oh, he did apologize, you know?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know.
But it's like either way, you're gonna have a critique either way. So I don't know.
Because I listened to them say that Joe's manipulative too. So like,
you like Brilliant Idiots?
I haven't watched this.
Who you say that?
Well, just people in general.
Oh, okay.
Just people in general. So it's just like, if he's acting like that, if he's apologizing and it's sounding that way, it sounds so sincere. But I don't know if it's really coming from his heart type shit. Maybe it's just to get. Well, actually, let me say this. I do think it's sincere because, first of all, Joe's been on the internet for a minute and niggas have been clowning his ass for a minute. I don't think he's the type of nigga that's just gonna get in there to say sorry just so niggas can get off his back because he doesn't give a fuck because niggas have been on his back his whole career.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, people are gonna have a critique.
Yeah.
Either way, somebody gonna like if he didn't come in there and apologize, if he tried to dodge it, if he tried to come up with excuses, and then if he does what he did, then people gonna have a critique. I feel like to a point it's genuine. But it's like, what's next? Like, what are you gonna do next? Like, with Ice and Ish, what are you gonna do with them?
Nigga, Ice and Ish are the new replacements.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, is he gonna slime them out too? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like,
because remember Roy Maul said he tried to put them on a salary, and they said they didn't want to go on a salary. So, are they gonna comply? Are they just gonna go on a salary pay, or are they gonna be percentage based? Or
and Rory and Maul said that Joe was like, I could sign them both together. And it would be less than what each of y'all got, what I had to pay each of y'all.
Dang.
Yeah, and I was like,
because the value of
Ice and Ish, I know y'all heard that shit. What's going through your mind when you heard that shit? Like, that's kind of disrespectful.
I know, but here's what I'm thinking.
But it's new. They're new.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do they have a following? Like, where's Ish come from? You know what I'm saying?
They don't have any leverage right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who's Ish? Who's Ice? Like, maybe they're coming in just like, this is a cool thing to do. I'm making some money. I don't care either way. I'm getting paid and I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's not like a big deal to them. I don't know. But
it's crazy.
With other podcasts messing up, we talking about Joe Rogan, man. The Joes, man. Something about the
Joes. What's the fuck is wrong with the Joes, man?
Joe Rogan goes out and says that this new culture is going to make it so that white men can't speak freely and going to get canceled for everything. Joe Rogan, you just got paid $100 million from Spotify. $100 million for Spotify to speak about everything.
You have a podcast.
You've said so many things that's crazy. And have made it. Like the thing
back.
The thing I sent you, bro.
Because you're a white man.
That's what I'm saying. Because like think about it. If a black dude said half the stuff Joe Rogan said, he would not. People listen for Joe Rogan. People talk about Joe Rogan for like 4 clicks.
Exactly.
And it's like and it's just crazy that he's even saying that. Like, bro, you're Joe Rogan. Like,
you're Joe Rogan. You don't need to be saying anything like that.
People were trying to get you to moderate the presidential debates last year. Like, come on, bro. Like,
literally.
I sent you that clip. The first time I heard about that clip was like 2 years ago, and I never heard it, but people was like saying he said something racist about black people, but it was a white guy explaining it, and he was saying like, oh, he talks about monkeys a lot, which he does, and they're like, he didn't mean it that way. So I just gave like the benefit of the doubt. I heard that clip, bro, and I was like, that was some foul shit. Like he meant it like that. He said that he was in a car, and this is 10 years ago, I think, and he was in a car and they dropped him off, and he asked the driver, is he in a bad neighborhood? And they went in the movie theater, and then he said, we went to see Planet of the Apes, and we saw Planet of the Apes because it was mad black people in there, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, that was racist. I shouldn't have said that. And it's like, he gets to just say stuff and keep pushing. And not gonna lie, before I knew about some of the controversial stuff he's saying, he did have an interesting platform. But it's just crazy for him to say, like, bro.
When Nasir says there's mad black people in there, he's talking about the movie theater, not the movie. He's not talking about the movie.
Who gonna think I'm saying something different, though? I guess
you know how some people need clear context.
You're right.
That's just like in teachers, and they be like,
he walked in there, his angry black people.
Who is he? Like, Jason went to go get some apples.
I be forgetting, bro. Like, sometimes you just speak how you speak.
Yeah, I'm learning along the way. But that's just like how Adam 22 said some bullshit too.
Bro, Adam 22, he's a straight goofy.
I've always tried to.
He's a goofy. You like him, but he's a goofy to me, bro. He's a lame, bro. He's a lame ass nigga, bro.
He was saying the same shit, basically saying that like white people can't talk the way they want to talk.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Like white people are like. You can say the same shit happens to white people that happens to black people on some like things like or some like instances, and it's totally wrong. He's totally out.
He don't be knowing what the hell he talking about, bro.
He just tries to see it from the other side. He just tries to see like, oh, white people go through this too, but it's like, come on, bro. You know what the fuck is going on. And DJ Vlad is like, bro, like you realize that what's happening to black people are not really happening to white people like that, and he's arguing is like, yes, it is. I'm like,
when was this?
It's recent, bro.
Was it the Vlad and was it when he interviewed Vlad behind that fake brick wall? Was it that one?
No, you mean when Vlad interviewed Adam 22?
When they was together. This
is a new one. This is another one. Okay. This is like, you know how Vlad interviews people more than once.
Okay.
So this is just.
I think that one was when Vlad came on his platform. I gotta see that one then.
Like I just saw that.
I don't even watch Adam, but he sounds stupid. So I want to laugh.
It made me so fucking mad for real.
Bro, like here's why I don't
fuck with Adam like that.
There's mad times he just says dumb shit like
for real.
Remember the time that what's that person's name, bro? Dash on Instagram, on Twitter, with the orange dreadlocks.
Okay, I don't remember him though.
So they went viral, and they were like, people were like making fun, and they were like talking about like they look like Gunna, and remember that?
Oh yeah.
So he was talking about it, and then they was talking about their dreadlocks, and he said lokes. He was like the lokes, like the dead lokes, like the Crips, like dead lokes, like the Crips. And then he's talking about the Hoover Crips, which wear orange. He's like, oh, she has orange. They have orange dreads because dead lokes, and they're a Hoover Crip. And it's like, what are you talking about? That's locks, not lokes. And it's like he wants to be a part of a culture that he does not know what he's talking about. I think
that's just his white.
Even if it's white humor, even
he's
if
a big troll, bro.
It doesn't make sense though. That joke didn't even make sense.
Yeah, I know. It's a dumbass, corny ass joke.
Goofy.
The way his humor is, he has like that white person humor is like oh my god, you just know the type of if you experienced it, you know like the type of humor that
I've seen it too many times.
Like
he's a goofy.
It'd be that weird shit. I don't understand it.
I don't know. I just feel like there needs to be a discussion held, bro. Because like, look, there's some white hip hop analysis that are cool. Like Nardwar, what's the dude with the glasses that be reviewing albums? He cool too. But some of them, bro, just be coming up in here talking about whatever they want to talk about, and it don't be making sense half the time.
Like I used to listen to their podcast, and there's a nigga on there called House Phone. He's a rapper.
I think I've seen him too.
And he had to tell Adam a couple times, like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're wilding right now. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
And that's what they just be coming in here, bro, not knowing what they talking about. And then their opinions get held to another status when there's mad other black platforms that do be popping, but there's mad other ones that be slept on because you got too many white analysis in a black space, and it be blowing me because their takes be trash sometimes, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really what it sums up to. That's really what it sums up to. Again, Adam 22, you a goofy ass nigga, bro. Last thing I really want to get into today was recently there was a vote on Capitol Hill in the House. It didn't get to the Senate yet, and I can't remember how many, but it got passed. But it's probably gonna get denied in the Senate. Mitch McConnell's gonna be one of them. That fucking piece of I don't like. He's like built to the way he looks, bro. He looks like he's just built together. Like he's like a piece of blob. Like I don't nigga ugly to me, bro. But what they were voting on was if they should do some research and a deep dive basically into what happened on January 6th.
Which was the riot.
I gotta ask you
Capitol
first.
riot,
how
bro.
do you feel about January 6th? Doesn't it feel like that shit didn't even happen, bro? Like
Yes, it feels like
Nobody
it really
talks
didn't even
about
happen,
that
like a one and done type thing. If it did, but it did. I feel like it's just brushed to the side.
it got brushed to the side, bro.
Even though it was a major thing.
And that was supposed to be what? To America, that's a sacred place. But people burning down some stores, and people had it on cover for months. And anytime white people do something, we get brought up and they was doing that and this and that third. And it's like, yo, y'all lame as hell. Like, what is y'all doing? So basically, what I'm saying is, it got passed, but there was like 140 nays and like 150 something yays. So it barely got through. Then now, Mr. McConnell's already telling us basically that when it gets to the Senate, no, this is gonna get denied. Like, no, we're not gonna pass this. And it's like. It's just, I wish there was a reality we could see, some alternate reality that if black people did that, what the world would look like.
Well, go ahead.
Because I know for a fact that if this was any, like, not even just black people, any race, let's say Asians went up in there, it would be, they would talk about it it would be billboards. It would be, you wake up in the morning, it'd be notifications. Remember
Especially
they did,
during this pandemic.
They would send a notification. Remember they did that? When you wake up in the morning. Like, what was you about to say though?
When you were saying you wonder what would happen if black people did this, there was this local rapper, this DMV rapper. I don't know if you've seen it. He took a picture. He was at the riot. Yeah. He took a picture on the cop car, and they tracked his ass down, and now he's getting 5 years and 5 or 10 years in jail because he took a picture sitting on top of the cop car during the riot. So it was just like, damn.
But he didn't even go inside.
He didn't go inside. He just took that picture on top of the car in the riot. Oh no, he was inside. He did go inside, by the way. He did go inside. He was one of them. People in like the first videos.
Was he the one that was going viral?
I think so, bro. It was him, the black dude, right? Yeah, it was him. It's like, damn, bro.
It's just like, bro, it blows me because the things that black people do or anyone else does besides white people in this country gets blown up here by the media. They act like when you have situations where some people from Mexico may commit a crime, they paint all people from Mexico as people that commit these crimes.
They still on Michael Vick's ass. The whites are still on Michael Vick's ass.
Anytime he does anything, they protesting him. They ran up in there. They killed a cop, beat them across the head. And then what happened to them? Nothing, bruh. Nothing. And I just want to play the soundbite. Oh, actually, no, you got it. I just want to play the soundbite.
One thing I want to say is too, and then like when the police catch the white people, they want to act like they ain't do shit. Like y'all niggas was just up there wilding out.
I heard one story though. They caught this one white dude that was at the Capitol, and he had a shirt on that said January 6th, I was there.
That nigga told on himself. Fuck wrong with you? Take your picture. All you gotta do is take your picture with your shirt on, nigga. Fuck. But I'm going to play this soundbite.
Gentleman from New York and the other Republicans who are supporting this, and thank them for their bipartisanship. To the other 90% of our friends on the other side of the aisle, holy cow. Incoherence. No idea what you're talking about. Benghazi, you guys chased the former Secretary of State all over the country, spent millions of dollars. We have people scaling the Capitol, hitting the Capitol Police with lead pipes across the head, and we can't get bipartisanship. What else has to happen in this country? Cops. This is a slap in the face to every rank and file cop in the United States. If we're going to take on China, if we're going to rebuild the country, if we're going to reverse climate change, we need two political parties in this country that are both living in reality, and you ain't one of them.
There's that.
That he was spitting, bro. He was spitting.
He was talking this shit.
He was spitting. But that's really all I say about that. It's just crazy how it's just being portrayed in the media, but. That's about it for this number discussion episode, man.
A little quick joint for y'all today because we blessed y'all with a long pod last week.
We blessed y'all with a long pod last week.
Man.
This is the vibes I'm on right here. I like these vibes.
Quick and easy, painless, easy conversation.
Bro. Easy.
Simple.
But also, we didn't say at the beginning, but, make sure y'all subscribe. We could put this.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all listen on Spotify, Apple, share it. Also tune into that Patreon, man. Tune into that Patreon, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
really
Give
important.
us your money.
If you want a topic spoken about, man, just go ahead and hit that tier. It's only $3 per creation. So go ahead and do that.
Come on.
But number discussion, we out.
Gang.